Also might have missed a glimpse there of Jitboys, who pushes forward into the smoke, finding one. Depp able to take him down, but now it is all on Cruz. A 1v3. Re-wraps back around here towards elbow. Looks like it's going to be a full push through lab. They'll be running out of time here soon as they start getting the defuse off. Eyes set here on the position, and Cruz does not win that fight. Cruz, he's absolutely crushed them!
Not even sweating.
Gets the 4K off the wall bang! Talon, 5-0 with a massive Red Bull clutch. Cruz, 8-0-1.
That's an absolute backbreaker. This is a beautiful play from XDL. Holds on to the flash. Woo, that is nasty with that double, but Cruz on his own makes the wrap. They're ready for him and they can't stop it.
And the patience, it feels like, of Depp ends up costing them dearly. Doesn't opt to fire shots. Could have interrupted the spike plant, maybe gotten the kill there. But that is, and you said backbreaking. I think it's the most accurate way, but it's still not enough to really describe it.
No, it is.
Soul crushing.
Yeah. It's
flattening.
Yeah. Earth ending, cataclysmic. Pick your adjective. Now they're just stuck.
Yep, C's connecting, spray across. Sugar Zero able to find one. Weapons in hand. Sugar Zero gets another. Depp this time finding the jump on to Cruz.
Player standing.
Depp striking down tight.
He should bounce his ult in here.
Hold them to their grave.
He's absolutely going to do it. He's gotten the grab. Depp, oh, jump peek. Shorting out, drawn out. A bit of damage going to be taken, but it doesn't matter. It's another Red Bull clutch. Back to back is Talon. Now up 6-0.
That deadlock has changed Bind and how
Now up 6-0. On to Cruz.
Player standing.
Step striking down tight.
He should bounce his ult in here.
Hold them to their grave.
He's absolutely going to do it. He's gotten the grab. Depp, oh, jump peek. Shorting out, drawn out. A bit of damage going to be taken, but it doesn't matter. It's another Red Bull clutch. Back to back is Talon. Now up 6-0.
I mean, Zeta at least able to fight through what I thought was just tons of
Deep flash.
him to go, and that's not a good start.
Certainly not. Deep flash. Going to be caught backpedaling. Just not ready for how far forward they were. Depp trying to hold this solo. They're gonna make it easy for him. They're gonna back out, re-wrap at least over in towards Hookah perhaps, but no, looks like it's just going to be Cruz trying to continue to drum up some interest here. This does give Depp the opportunity to find the kill, however. So it does catch one sleeping a bit. At the same time, entry coming through. Okay. Sugar Zero avoiding all damage from that. He's just been blessed by God, apparently. Avoids all of those kills. Jitboys, however, now trying to make a go of this, trying to see if he can get a third Red Bull clutch in a row. Swing out, spot on the one. Depp will be able to shut it down. I'm not sure what the hell happened with that showstopper. But Zeta will get themselves on the board here. 6-1.
I thought that was just another GG go next, but for Zeta there, I was looking at all their ults. I'm like, well, they have actually a pretty decent shot to do this.
It must have slightly flicked up and sent it into the back corner.
That's what I think happened, yeah.
Yeah, just went straight past him.
Yeah.
Went towards the exit.
Little bit of a panic there from Ty. And then, okay, well, you got your first round, one round earlier than you did on Icebox here for Zeta Division. It needs to be a lot more. There's so many ults. Look at this quick hit.
They got the divide. Their own showstopper going to go out. And
Ults. Look at this quick hit.
They got the divide. Their own showstopper going to go out. And I mean, it's a similar scene. Ty, he does take an immense amount of damage, and the judge is going to be there on the follow-up to go ahead and get the elimination. So maybe not quite the exact same scenario, but now it's just Clues alone here. Thorns popped, looking to delay. Bear Mesh is out, and now 10-10 is here around the back. He cannot find the shot. Ulti's, or rather, no, Steel Garden, yep, from Depp does end up getting sent out there. Rotate back around. Wingman spotted, going for the plant. Can't interrupt that, though. Spike now in play.
Still have the annihilation here for Clues.
He's got it popped, and woo-hoo, barely survives. 11 HP. As that does give them the player advantage for the moment. Mosh at the ready, going to be lobbed out here. It's on a bit of a timing. Primi, similarly, nearly flushed out by the Molly. Kahlua has an immense amount of work to try to do here. Finds the first, cannot get the second. Jit Boy's now in around the back. The defuse held it to half the swing coming through. Finds the first, the fadeaway shot! And Clues will barely hold on to this one for Zeta Division as they pick up a second round win. But my God, it all comes at such heavy costs.
It does. And so another kind of whiff showstopper. I mean, in part because of the dizzy. 10-10 there just gets timing. Had just pulled his gun out, had an opportunity, but gets beat to the punch by Primi. Depp, 2 important kills there.
One enemy.
That is crazy good stuff from Jit, but Clues barely able to react, and a sigh of relief there. Starting to get their bearings a bit. Gonna have the operator for 10-10. Out of ultimates. Killua is gonna have the thrash. So, a lot of ability to clear space. He's gonna rip it early. 10-10 can't find the shots. Depp. Checked. Oh my God.
Finding one. Trailblazer in around the back as well. Slows up the further approaches. Depp gets a nasty shot there on the Jit Boys. Flash him. XTL. They just missed each other. They literally just backpedal around each other. Flash him. XTL. Depp gets a nasty shot there on the Jit Boys. Flash him. XTL. They just missed each other. They literally just backpedal around each other. And then Cruz is able to find him at the end. Oh boy, things are getting silly. As Sugar Zero finding one timing. Molly here at Cruz's feet. 10-10 on the off angle. Has the off shot. The fuse to come in. Zeta now 3 in a row. What is happening?
I don't know. That's a great question. It is getting really wild. I mean, Zeta's trying to push the pace. Playing aggressively through the TP there. Sending the Trailblazer and then sending Clues through. Clues versus Cruz is a difficult battle to talk about. I don't envy you there, my friend.
Doing the best?
Yeah.
We can.
Yep. I mean, Depp's been hitting shots today. There's no doubt about that. But you've got all of Talon firing pretty well. This is just a madness round. I mean, Sugar Zero gets caught with his Molly in hand. I mean, the whole thing's just a mess. Good news for Zeta here. You're able to set Talon's economy back far enough.
10-10 finding one. Depp there on the second layer. Able to find the kill on the thighs. So gets it traded up. Spike dropped. Spawn on the Jit Boys. Fake on that Nebulous, and Depp's going to be forced away. So Spike can be recovered.
They're going to leave that op on the ground there. Couldn't be recovered. So slight upgrade in a way. Just depends. They can find the opportunities to use it. Now is Zeta, you have to be ultra aware of that. Keep yourselves hidden. Don't give up those op angles easily. Play around the corner there to check for Depp. There's a guiding light that just came out ahead of him. But he's going to tuck back in towards the teleporter. This is a great read from Zeta. Getting that little bit of extra information there from Depp. Lets them lean towards A, and he's going to be able to make a fast TP over. So this should look pretty good for Zeta.
Barrier over the top. Looks like XTL, yep, able to avoid getting boxed in. Tap of the plant, now committed to.
30 seconds left.
Cruz watching Lamps Heaven. There by Jit. Slow approach, still swinging around the back. Clue's gonna be taken down. The stinger from Primi. Ringing out, finding 2 quick kills. XTL with a nice headshot. Brings it back to parity, but weapon upgrades are there, and Primi does have the annihilation available. Jit Boys now watching. Depp dead. So it all comes down to this, and ult is going to be popped. As trying to fake a rewrap, but he's just going to end up getting barrel stuff. So even with that kill, will just end up getting taken down. Talon breaking the run back here from Zeta Division will get themselves a 7th round win, guaranteeing a lead at the half.
Yeah, I mean, when Primi wins battles like that, it's so difficult to recover. And Depp was still trying to make his way through. And the timing there from Primi to just get ahead of the curve, and that scooped up operator ends up providing value for Talon. I mean, hitting some good shots today, our XDL. The click off on that annihilation, it's round over.
Yep, 2 sheriffs and a marshal's life for the cause. That now breaks the economy. 2 sheriffs and a marshal here for Zeta Division. Double outlaw once again in the hands for Talon.
There.
And 10-10 pushing out with a marshal. Might be challenging Jit here in a second. Actually, Jit Boy's pulling back, so Ty just gonna hold. As Zeta, you have to anticipate that they're gonna be bringing out some of these snipers again. I was worried for a second there, Depp.
He's going to.
Oh boy.
Gonna try to flash him in. Shots end up going wide though at the same time. It's gonna be Sugar Zero eliminated. Depp trying to backpedal, is able to do so, but already heavy costs. Flick to the side, clears the Dizzy. Ultimately not much more to be done here. Clues having to back away. The Mosh there, just in front of his feet. I believe he avoids the concuss. No, does get clipped by it. But just a classic. Finds the 1. Sonic sensor. That's a swing on the timing. Crew's eventually able to find the shot in 10-10. Just now working his way over towards long. Or maybe he could find the fight here versus Jit Boys. Spots him, tags him. Paint shells force him into the teleporter. Only 3 targets to worry about now. No scope headshot. Is going to be good for 1 more there. So a bit of damage going to be suffered, but ultimately Talon now getting themselves up to 8, looking at a potential 9-3 half.
Yeah, I mean, they're just so ready for some of these timing util hits that Zeta's trying to set up. And XDL just caught on an angle there. Trying to throw util in. Talon just so well drilled. You have to give credit to these players and the coaching staff for the form they're coming into stage 2 with. They are a well-oiled machine. I don't see many mistakes from them. You know, it takes special stuff from Zeta to be able to take rounds from them.
Face your fear.
And the Nightfall out, Depp's caught. He's trying to get ahead of it. He did some damage.
This is a good amount. And Showstopper this time, however, will be able to confirm the kill. Molly.
Zeta. You know, it takes special stuff from Zeta to be able to take rounds from them.
Face your fear.
The Nightfall out, Depp's caught. He's trying to get ahead of it. He did some damage.
This is a good amount. And Showstopper this time, however, will be able to confirm the kill. Molly delaying the approach through Garden. CL ready to try to set a pop flash. Cannot find the shots off the back of that one. A 10-10 Showstopper similarly ends up going in quite deep. Too deep to be able to find any real value. Clue's holding forward. This is going to go on red. That's pre-firing the angle. I thought for a second was going to give Clue the opportunity. As Annihilation bounce into the corner, is able to find the kill. That's going to be Spike now, dropped under their control. As Cruz now falling, and there's the final kill. So, 8-4 once again here at the half.
I mean, the thing is Zeta eventually figures things out, but you can't afford to drop, 5, 6, 7 rounds in a row at the beginning of a half before you're getting these reads. 5, 6, 7 rounds in a row at the beginning of a half before you're getting these reads, before you're able to kind of steady your macro at the beginning of a half, before you're getting these reads, before you're able to kind of steady your macro at the beginning of a half, before you're getting these reads, before you're able to kind of steady your macro game and your decision making, which you're finally able to do here in this round. Clue's playing a nice pushed up position the whole time. He's taking space at showers in this round, while Talent is busy trying to make their way into B. So, but when your paper
for pistol round win.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, big TP Kahlua able to find one, but XTL gets rid of Cruz. Shit boys holding here at Garden, able to find one, interrupts the plant. Paint shell going to be lobbed in, but Jit Boy's able to avoid that. Just tucks into the corner, looking for some more value. Finds a headshot. Runs out of bullets eventually. It's GrabNet going to be lobbed in, and this has bought enough time for the rest of Talon to go ahead and get himself in a position. And the spike is there on depth. He would love to jump across and try to get to that teleporter. Who's managing to find one? There's 10-10 now. Left on a linger. Taken down, Primmy. 2 targets, 106 health between the two of them.
It's got that sheriff though.
And Clues can play back. Has the net here at the ready. Primmy about to have one of his own, but for now, just trying to keep things nice and quiet. Slowly creeping up. Gets a spot on the first. Net's gonna be traded here. Time starting to tick. Primmy finds the one. Looks for Depth. They both run out of bullets! Oh, and Depth will be able to collect on. Looks for Depth. They both run out of bullets! Oh, and Depth will be able to collect it. Narrow margins, but they get the round win.
No empathy for them. What does that say about me?
This was so wild. I thought Primmy had this in the bag for a moment there. I was like, oh no.
I think it was, I knew that he was gonna have to hit Depth twice, unless he got a headshot. But as soon as he clipped him through the wall, I was like, ooh, okay. Now it's anybody's game.
Yeah.
Obviously, a little bit faster on the reload for the Ghost. Both players at least having some smiles. They're having fun with it.
That was a hell of a grab net from Primmy, by the way. That caught him in the octagon. Yeah.
That's 3. And it's 2 kills found now for Talon. 10-10. Another one before getting taken down, but they are about to get thrifty. I mean, the spike is dropped.
Not like this.
Cruz is the Vandal, instantly has the head. I mean, the spike is dropped. Cruz is the Vandal, instantly has the headshot. And, well, those smiles, previously seen, very quickly dissipated.
Oh boy. I just don't even know. I mean, in this situation, the grab net lands. You catch, what, 4 members of Talon in there?
They're all caught.
You got 3 players there.
Dizzy's just...
It's like they're... You got 3 players there.
Dizzy's just...
It's like they're afraid to peek.
And they didn't have... yeah. Paint Shell didn't find the value that it needed to. Oh.
More backs being broken. Just
starting in a
throwing them down or Talon. Sheriffs have looked good again for Zeta, but you know, you can't be throwing rounds like that. You got 4 rifles and a Guardian here. Talon has fearsome firepower. And need some good util to break open this B side, especially with these rotations coming through. I mean, that paint shells gives away the game, and Talon is, well, they're backing off. This has taken long enough that they're second guessing themselves. They didn't use any util themselves to confirm presence, so actually this is going to work out for Zeta. I thought this might...
Well, you say that. Okay, good response damage here on the Cruz. Puts him to 15. The rotation's now starting to come in.
But he's buying himself time for this haunt. Trying to put some pressure on him, though. I like this from XDL. Oh.
Cruz is just on one thing. Haunt sent, nothing spotted.
Oh, no.
I mean, he's just absolutely screwed. Paint shell on one side, Mosh on the other. Clues struck down. Bit of clip damage there onto Primi. Weakens him up, but it's just depth with that Marshall. Can only find the one. One casualty. As just interrupt the wingman, push him off the spike. I'm sure Sliggy's going to be enjoying that one. 10-5. Talon. 3 more rounds for making this a 2-0 set. Zeta Division needing to kick this into gear as we get ready to go into their first proper real buy round, I suppose.
Oh, man. I mean, again, the util combo is so nice. Nothing Clues can do in this one. And they're just so sharp right now, our Talon. Clues can do that.
The gear as we get ready to go into their first proper real buy round, I suppose.
Oh, man. I mean, again, the util combo is so nice. Nothing Clues can do in this one. And they're just so sharp right now, our Talon. Yep.
Just
that's how I feel. Yep.
Just give him the Citizen Kane clap.
Now you have a nightfall for Cruz.
Look at this big disconnected position here. Talon now starting to push the way into the A site.
I think they were trying to react quickly.
What?
Oh no. Quickly. I think they were trying to react quickly. Cruz.
Oh, what?
Trying to react quickly.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
I saw it happening in slow motion. And Clues looking for the transfer hits. It would have been miraculous. Instead, it's going to be Primi coming up at 3. 11-5.
Yeah, I mean, you're making it easy for Talon, who's just so ready with the util to just end your day. And Depp loses a big 1v1 against Cruz here, just tucked around the corner. That's, again, you're just in a damned if you do, damned if you don't position. This combination of the deadlock, the gecko, the raise, all that util, and you also have the fade if needed with the C's. Raise, combination of the deadlock, the gecko, the raise, all that util, and you also have the fade if needed with the C's. Just set all these combos up, and Zeta has fallen for it many, many times.
Yes, it is. Nade lobbed in behind through the teleport. 10-10 completely lost in the sauce as Jip Boys collects 2 kills. Sugar Zero Depp able to answer back. 1 apiece. Cruz in behind. As Depp finding 1 before falling, and well, the last one's being dragged to their demise. That's going to be match point locked in here for Talon.
All enemies accounted for. Deployment failed.
Yeah, why not?
Match point.
A little bit of juggle in there. Primi's 21-10 right now. Cruz 19-7. He is, like you said, on one today. Jits had a great bat. I mean, deciding who to pick for MVP here, pretty challenging because a lot of players on Talon.
You could give it so many different directions here.
Yeah, everybody's playing really, really well. They're having a grand old time.
Well, final timeout call. What do you?
It's tough, man. I mean, you've got to spread out a little bit more. You've got to avoid these traps, or at least avoid as best as you can, you know, some of these setups with the combos of the grabs into the mollies. Things like that are absolutely just making you panic, and then, you know, these tucked in hidden positions that Talon is taking are getting on red. Saw it in the pistol round. You know, Jip Boys. And it's just so many good things that Talon is doing, and it's making it just miserable. Is doing boys, and just not up there in the showers. And tie with the op.
Hasn't really peeked out. XCL able to creep across. So slow things down.
Prelude അടിപൊളിയാട്ടാ.
Yeah, I mean, the discipline. You know, Cruz recognizing that he might be under pressure soon. He's falling back already.
Showstopper looking for the entry. He's there on top of tube, and Cruz is just absolutely destroying them. Kahlua able to find one there with the thrash. Steel Garden now coming in, takes away his weapon. Primi joining. Spike just now starting to get planted.
Launching thorns.
എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. എനിക്ക്
Heals
എന്റെ
out, trying to keep everybody nice and healthy up and over the top depth, able to spot the one,
Origin എനിക്ക്
blinded.
ഇല്ല.
Dizzy flies, tucks into the corner. Primi just trying to flush him out, is able to do so. Sugar Zero finds Kahlua at the same time, finds Primi, finds Ty. Sugar Zero looking to be the hero, cannot get the ace. Shit boys
അങ്ങനെ ഡിജെ
still with a chance to try to bring this to its end. XCL down so low, the drop out a window,
man.
and the headshot found. Zeta again able to find a round win, but it's still so
വണ്ണച്ചിപ്പ് ഇവനറിയില്ലോ.
A little bit more patient at the beginning of the round. This looked done. Sugar Zero having one of his better moments that we've seen so far this stage. So able to get another round win. Off the back of the timeout, that's going to give Sugar Zero his ult. You're one away from the Seekers for XDL. Have some tools to play with here while Talon is outside of their ult cycle.
Like they're gonna try to just do maybe a little bit of a pace here hit, but Ty, it's again up on top of truck. He's got the outlaw. You don't have the armor. Orbital strike is now going to be coming through. That clears out showers. This prowler, it looks like, does end up missing XDL there, but the whole rest of the site is completely locked down. So even having a lurking sky doesn't mean anything. And now he can't even try to scale forward because there's a barrier mesh in his face.
Yeah, he's just going to wait there. He's looking for a lurking player. Cruz could just end the round here.
The way that he's been shooting. He absolutely might. Damage found. Just make his quick little exit. In the meantime, teleporter coming through, so it looks like that. Aha! The lurking sky ends up finding value after all. Rather than TPing back over to try to join him with XDL, however, now we're going to try to play this out on the B site. And they're already surrounded. Land coming in, full kit available. I reminding him, yeah, I've got an outlaw on hand. Blinds there onto Sugar Zero. XDL finding one, does break things open, but needs to push forward into Hookah, gain control over that position here very quickly, because now he's the last one standing. They should know exactly where he's at. The options are limited. The plant is not for him. And this round, this map, this series is over. 13-6. Talon looking fantastic. Continuing to run high here on that duelist Primi on these Sentis. And it is working a treat. Seems like they finally solved their own formula. And Talon are looking to get themselves back over to champs for a second year in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. It almost feels inevitable now. They are in tremendous form right now. And it's everybody on this team playing really, really well. I mean, again, the preparation here with the util on Vine is so frustrating to play against. And when their players are hitting shots like they are, a lot of teams are going to be scared to go up against this Talon. This Thai squad that has come out the gate swinging in stage 2. For Zeta, you know, there was some hope there at the end of stage 1 that maybe this team would be able to make a splash here in stage 2, but they look like they've regressed, not progressed. And at Talon, the complete opposite. They are a rocket ship.
A very rough day for 10-10. We're hoping that he's going to be feeling better soon, because clearly things have been off. The operator, that's big impact weapon that we were seeing from when he first joined Zeta, replacing Depth for the time being while Depth was injured. It was looking great, but wasn't really able to get that online pretty much at all throughout this entire set. But for Talon, a very nice follow-up victory here to end the Super Week. Kick off stage 2 with a bang. We're going to send it down to the stage now, though, where Bella's going to be standing by with our winner's interview.
Congratulations. Good game, Frost. Hello. Hi, Kahlua. Ty and Frost. Which one? No, sorry. Cruz.
Oh, I'm Hector.
Yeah, you're Hector. If you will join me here. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. 탈론 e스포츠의 따이 선수와 크루즈 선수 인터뷰 만나보겠습니다. 박수 부탁드리겠습니다. Frost. You're now Frost. Alright, well, 퐁당퐁당.
푼다.
Collab.
Oh.
Now you have a nightfall for Cruz.
Big disconnected position here.
Speed.
Nightfall for
Ah,
Cruz.
this.
Big disconnected position here.
The most area.
Talon now starting to push their way forward here into the A side.
I think they were trying to react quickly. Cruz still on it.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
I saw it happening.
Trying to react quickly. Cruz still on it.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
I saw it happening in slow motion. And Clues looking for the transfer hits. It would have been miraculous.
So they skipped
So it's going to be
the
Permi coming up at 3. 11-5.
Yeah.
Coming up with. Oh, just giving the Citizen Kane clap.
I mean, again,
Hero set, Zeta Division needing to kick this into gear as we get ready to go into their first proper real buy round, I suppose.
oh, man. I mean, again, the Yuto combo is so nice. Nothing Clues can do in this one. They're just so sharp right now, or Talon. Yep.
Just
That's how I feel. Yep.
just giving the Citizen Kane clap.
Just കടയുമ്പോ അവരൊന്നിങ്ങനെ ബാക്കിൽ
how heal อะไรอย่างงี้ครับแต่ก็ทำ
Because I'm filling the shoes of Primi, which he knows that Primi is really good, but I still work really hard and I just really want to do my best on stage, so I just kept on grinding and I feel pretty comfortable.
초반에 프리미 선수의 역할을 대신해서 부담감은 좀 컸지만 부담감이 컸던 만큼 정말 열심히 연습을 했고 부족한 만큼 더 연습량으로 이렇게 메꿔왔고 이라고 얘기를 해줬습니다. 그리고 크루즈 선수 이제 오늘은 폼도 너무 좋았고 컨디션도 많이 회복된 것 같이 보이는데 그간 팬분들이 많이 걱정을 하셨거든요. 이제 팬분들께도 이제 좀 괜찮아졌다 한번 감사 인사를 해보는 게 어떤가 싶어서 물어보도록 하겠습니다.
걱정하지 마세요.
걱정하지 마세요. Well, I asked Cruz, your form was spectacular today, and you seem to be recovering slowly but steadily. And he was to the fans, and Cruz whipped out his Korean and said, "Don't you worry." Do you want to say anything in English?
Nope.
Nope. All right. All is well here. 탈론 e스포츠의 따이 선수와 크루즈 선수 인터뷰 만나봤습니다. 저는 다음 매치 끝나고 인터뷰로 돌아오도록 하겠습니다. Thank you, Thai and Cruz, for joining me. Congratulations.
Play double duelers, put depth more so on the duelers, which is something we've seen from them in the past when we've even had XDL play ISO and things like that. So for Zeta, I don't know if this approach is necessarily going to be the best fit from them, but I'm willing to be proven wrong.
I love that idea, Coach Pilski. If we could get there's a way 10-10 thing happening with Zeta. Imagine Dev back on the duelist with 10-10.
Yes.
Because the way 10-10's been performing has been astounding.
Yeah, I mean, we saw 10-10's Pacific debut against Talon, where they absolutely cooked them, particularly on Lotus. This was a 2-0, and actually Zeta, although I think going back to last year, it's
If you get the performances out of depth that we know he's capable of, and I think on the a duelist they beat, I really think this is maybe just chalk that up to them being comfortable with each other and maybe a lack of confidence or something like that. I don't know. But here today, you should have some confidence coming in, despite how good Talon looked in their first match. That being said, I think everybody's right to think Talon is the favorites. That's a fair assumption.
I think all you really needed to say was, I'm going with Zeta Division because Talon won the last game. I think that everyone... I think they would have understood.
Red light, green light, red light, green light.
If you just pointed that one out. Well, here we go. Empty A site, full wrap around from the back here from the side of Zeta Division.
That's exactly what they did against DFM.
Jumping forward, shot flying. Cruz able to find one. Dep now going to be struck down. Sugar Zero peels back a kill onto Kahlua, but there is a lot more that they need to do. Solid wrap does manage to get on top of Cruz here, so Sheriff going to be picked up, but it's going to be quite a bit of damage suffered here by the remaining players on Zeta.
It's a good read from Ty.
That's in position, and that's one of the healthier ones now dead. CL going to swing around the back. Does manage to find Jit Boys. Die on the re-peek. Looking to try to line him up. CL able to dodge those shots. Really just trying to play Sugar Zero into a good enough position, but has to make noise, has to drop down. There's the wall on the opposite side that they're going to have to try to clear out.
They got to get going.
Yeah, time is starting to dwindle here. One going to be spotted. XDL able to find Ty now. It's down to Primi, who's got the slow warp. Looking to try to hold this to half. Is able to do so, and then Primi says hello. Close, but not going to be close enough. Talent take the opening pistol here on Icebox.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, for Zeta kind of dipping into that well that worked against DFM for them on the defender side, which was overstacking the rotates early, and then, you know, going for those huge, you know, 4-person, 5-person flanks. And even though they come out even in numbers, they lose a lot of position for this, and that allows for a deeper post plant to be set up by Talon. You know, you're catching them off guard a little bit with XDL wrapping all the way back through kitchen, but that's costing you a ton of time, and that forces XDL to just have to try to stick it. So for Talon, they saw what they saw in the VODs, and Jit hitting a nice one there early.
Okay, Ty is similarly able to come up with a nice kill. Dep getting a little bit of damage there in response as Kahlua put that Guardian to use, and it looks like ultimately this is going to end up being pretty clean here. Would really take, you know, 2 more casualties to put any kind of real pressure on the economy here, given that it was 2 marshals.
That should be nigh undoable. Wow, okay. Well, look, he got the kill, but getting the round is another matter here.
Yeah, for sure. About to swing the corner, and there you go. Rebuy on the armor. Kahlua able to find it. Halfway now to that Hunter's Fury. 2-0 start for Talon as we go forward into the bonus.
Now you're keeping the nice weapons over for Talon. A couple marshals go down, but that's okay. Keeping the Bulldog Guardian and the Vandal. So at the end of the day, well read. And a little bit of a frustrating one there, but nice to see XDL with some good shots in the Classic. Maybe they can get those mechanics heated up. Zeta could start to turn this around a little bit. You're going to rely on Dep as the solo player over on B. Otherwise, you got a bit of a 4-man stack here. Checking for the early positioning. You do catch pipes from Clues. Didn't see 10-10. He's moved up in the nest. They do have an alarm bot underneath, so good awareness here from Talon again. Expecting early aggression from Zeta, just like they were seeing against DFM.
Able to clear it. Thrown over the top. Huh?
I think it missed him.
Somehow, Jit Boys not being spotted. The orb about to be taken. There's the shot. Unbelievable. He's even gotten some good damage in. Dep minding that lurk forward. He's able to find one. Clue's going to be struck down by Primi at the same time. As this is actually a very blunderous way to lose an anti-bonus. Weapon picked up here. 4v3. Okay, well, 4v2. Trade instantly there from Jit Boys, and this round is donezo. Sugar Zero walled off. Could rotate around to the rafters if he wants, but I think Widely just try to save this weapon. This is catastrophic.
Yeah, this is a brutal start. Just trying to go for the picks, but like you said, he's got to consider the save now. Can't find that first quick one, especially you know somebody's going to be up close. Primi's going to go on the hunt.
He is, and he's not going to find it. Sugar Zero does manage to find the elimination there to keep the weapon intact. But he can do nothing more to try to turn the tides of this round, so that's going to be Talon with a 3-0 start. After the drone just misses Jit Boys.
Yeah. So a nice play from Jit, understanding, you know, the tendencies maybe of how that drone was going to be used, and also kind of a little bit of a learning experience there for Clues. Pretty new to the Sova rule. You know, typically it had been, or excuse me, for XDL, it had been Clues previously, playing the Sova quite often. Just not checking that one little angle. Makes things really difficult. And you can't give this Talon roster any extra, any freebies like that. And they're gonna run double outlaw. So just like we saw on the anti-eco when they ran 2 marshals, to go for a similar setup here, knowing that most of Zeta isn't going to be able to afford the full armors. Sugar Zero does have his, but that is it otherwise. And again, looking for that early aggression is Zeta wants to take control of A main. And sure, you've been able to do it, but you haven't been able to find success off of it. It's been counter moves from Talon every time.
It's a big gamble stack here. Smokes a crossover onto B to try to prevent a push, prevent them from realizing how open that site is. Drone over the top. This time we'll get a spot on the 1. Primi with the find 1. Sugar Zero going to be taken down. Depp facing in with 10-10 is able to find a kill. So Jit Boys this time not slipping the net. Cruz, however, sending out a shot, the wide swing, and XDL scooping up that Vandal. Immediately finds value with it. That's going to be weapons now recovered. 2 Vandals, as well as that Outlaw outside of Garage. Talent reconsidering the plant spot. Something a little bit safer. Tight set here. Back Yellow finds the shot, 10-10. Ends up getting taken down. Now when Pop could use that to just try to quickly exit over the side, but he is not ready for the peek. Up above, XDL on top of Green. Able to find the enemy Jet here. It's a re-wrap from Kahlua. Working his way through Kitchen, now pushing down the hallway. Try to join in alongside Primi. Pushes forward into the smoke. Quick peek, quick kill. Kahlua finding XDL at the same time, and now it is all on Depp. Time widely just not going to be there. Gets a jump onto the first. Shock dart. One more available to him. The drop down. Depp find the shot, but I don't think he's going to have the time. Just not going to be there, so it will be a 4-0 start here for the side of Talon. A very good run of it for Zeta Division, but not on the board quite just yet.
Yeah, it just seems like they've got some good reads here, some good counter punches, but again, that sense of urgency, just not quite there. I mean, Depp having a nice round for himself. You would think it's only a matter of time before his natural abilities start to shine. Primi with just a great read there through the smoke. But at this point, he had to get it to half, and it's a great timing drop from Kahlua. Understanding that there just wasn't enough time left for Depp. Do have a Hunter's Fury, do have a lockdown. Actually, XDL had the Hunter's Fury going into that retake. 2-0 in trouble here.
There's a little bit of backup, but there's a tailwind. Clues having the drop down. Just too many targets here. Is Ty able to find 1? Now Clues going to end up getting picked apart. Hunter's Fury from XDL frantically searching, but they're already scaled way too far forward. Rotations coming through, and Talon just changing up the pace. Immediately looking to have continued value here, continued success on the map. Wall will block off the majority of this, so good luck finding real value here with the operator.
Probably just has to be a save.
Yeah, looks like he will back away. Maybe re-wrap around, watch and see if there's going to be a flank here for the remaining players that will eventually have to just try to go on the exit. Then again, they're playing in. They find 1, Ty. Falling, XCL coming up with the goods, finds himself a second one. 10-10 going to be dropped. Depp finding an elimination, but there's that re-flank in from Orange. Operator now going to be lost, all weapons lost. And that's a 5-0 start here for the side of Talon. Zeta Division looking like it's going to be a timeout call.
Yeah, I mean, I think some pretty questionable decisions in this round for Zeta. I mean, you know, just not able to play back yellow here. The Hunter's Fury somehow not coordinated properly, I'll put it that way. I mean, they were well past where that Hunter's Fury was landing. You know, all of Talon was already at the front of yellow. So I have big questions, because also that time is it's not
at 85. Quick clear. Seems like Zeta just going to continue to go for these stacks. Granted, it is another thrifty attempt. Kill found. XCL having been noted. Also similarly fall Jit Boys holding down this garage position. Now you kind of have Sugar Zero and Clues stuck here. They're able to find one. Tag attempts there from 10-10. Just get tied down at 85. Fakes a rotate around to the rafter. At the same time, though, Clues weapon recovered. Just basically needs to fight himself out of this position. Won't be able to do so. Final shot coming in. 6-0 start. Talon looking excellent thus far.
Yeah, I really like the double outlaw ideas that Talon is bringing. You know, understanding that Zeta is trying to push the map in one direction or another, so you could just sit back and spawn, use those long-range angles to just roll them down as they try to come through. And some trickery attempted by Clues, but not really much damage done there. Again, you're going to be able to carry over both outlaws, but there is going to be the full armor buy. Still with the lockdown is depth. He's got to find some value in this round. Bought by Cruz, in fact.
Now looking to try to get a bit of a rush play going. Quick little tailwind away. Zeta immediately having to call for the retreat here. Do leave 10-10 a little bit further forward. Trying to see if he gets a spot out on anyone here.
And with Ty popping the Blade Storm, things get a little bit scary here. Zeta just putting 3 men in mid. Check with that drone. That's going to kind of have you a little bit curious. As Talon, that's a pretty far forward drone to be sending out, but actually it's a fallback from Zeta off that contact. Dep going to be potentially tasked. Nope, they're pulling off. I don't really feel comfortable going that direction. And with that operator there, give you those extra bits of information and sight lines. 10-10 is hidden. No longer has that dash though, so this has to be good. And he just can't find the timing.
Up and over the top, Ty, trying to find that shot.
You should run. 30 seconds left.
So that's going to be the drop in now here on the lockdown. No way to try to clear this one. Do have one of their own, but Depp is just now getting into position, so it's going to have to be for a retake rather than try to match and stack them up here. Ball now raised. Double pump there on the Outlaw. 10-10 taken down. Lockdown now committed, but the Hunter's Fury also going to be there from Kahlua. Reset on the knives. Ty able to find the headshot. Does get traded by Clues. XCL able to find Jit Boy. Spike gets planted with 3 seconds to spare. Sugar Zero now arriving here from behind. Does have an opportunity to try to catch them off guard.
I don't know if they've ever identified.
I don't think so. I think it's been so much chaos coming in from the screen's position, because right now Talon have no eyes set watching for this, and now that's where he strikes. Player advantage here for them for the moment. Now a 2v1. Smokes dissipated time once again, starting to dwindle. The headshot immediately connecting. Sugar Zero taken down. He's managed to isolate them. Kahlua will get a Red Bull clutch. Talon get themselves up 7-0. As, I mean, it's two of the teams that we've had that in the past got 13-0'd. Talon are looking to pull off one of their own, and it was on Icebox where Zeta suffered that loss.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's some better macro ideas, but still, the late game coordination here just not there from Zeta. You know, not kind of checking these angles together. You know, at that point, you basically cleared out everything but behind the boxes towards the back of a site, and they're not swinging it together. Still kind of playing for themselves, and Kahlua will take that every day. And now you're left in a tough spot. I mean, I like the way that they kind of use some of that util early, kind of force Talon back, able to set up the Sugar Zero lurk. But that's a nice play from 10-10.
Good kill, a good punish. Kills the clutcher from the previous round. Just popping, trying to keep the cover here for Sugar Zero. Is able to find that one before getting traded out. But you can see it right there, Premi. Yeah, had the res primed. Brings side right back into the fold with Depp now. Needing to try to hold down this site. It all comes down to Jit Boys in a 1v3. Spike recovered, and XDL snappy. There you go. See, mention a 13-0, you immediately squash it. Zeta Division get themselves on the board.
Zeta Division fans everywhere, thank you.
It was all a ruse.
It was a ruse, you stupid idiot. I mean, good opener. So you're finally able to get one of those, nice opening kills. Sugar Zero in a spot where he doesn't have many options but to try to fight for one kill or another. And, Depp swings in at the perfect time, finds a big 2K, gets a little covering fire. Even though, he gets caught around the corner at yellow. That's still much better coordination, much better timing from Zeta. Gonna need a lot more of that here. Catch up in this half. Similar scenes, 10-10 up in this nest. Yeah, there's Red. They're happy to have you do that now. Talon's wise to that game. Paranoia, I don't think hit anything.
Yeah, significantly colder start here. No damage taken, a kill. Clues down to 43. Very brutal beginnings.
I am the hunter.
Looking for the lineup. Ends up playing delayed a bit. Depp pushing forward, does manage to find Primi. He's gonna look for a little bit more, and he's gonna find it.
Ooh.
And Dai was watching for this, but Depp just really starting to hit his shots. He can grab the orb. Even closer to having another lockdown available in this half. Double wrap now into mid, Depp towards boiler. Alarm bot still situated here in kitchen. As Jit Boys is going to check over towards the A site, but doesn't look back behind. So this rewrap in towards tube. Now striking. Exil able to find the one and just draws the attention. Depp comes away with a 3K now. Kalua will find a timing. So going to try to clutch it, but Depp this time not going to allow it. Zeta Division able to find themselves a second round win here in a row. And because of the scrappiness, the economy is starting to take a bit of a hit here on the Talon side.
Yeah, there's been quite a few rounds that, come down to one player or no players alive for Talon. So, Depp, I mean, again, it felt like a matter of time. I know the role swaps looked a little uncomfortable for him for the first couple of tries. He had a bit of an injury there. And
give him something to cheer about.
That's right. Zeta fans loving what they see. And I've always felt that Depp, no matter where you stick him, he's eventually going to figure it out. 10-10 can't get the blades to go.
Even updrafts in for a little bit more. And just has him expended. Shots exchanged, bit of damage there on the Jit Boys. We can heal that, but seems like they're delaying here for now. Drone likely getting the spot, but the shot certainly heard here from XDL. Is up over the top of 410. Gets a spot, but it's going to just be a quick tuck back from Cruz, who does have a pit available. May just look to try to invest this one. It's a nice shot from 10-10, eventually able to steady the Sheriff. High dead weapon recovered. Primi backpedaling now behind 410.
Real danger man here. Oh, he's dead.
Let's get taken down. Nice headshot. Skip up on the Vandal. Clues trying to close the gap here. Is able to do so. As Jit Boys makes it a little bit more costly, but with 11 HP, there's just not much else to do other than maybe try to find a kill. There's the teleport. And up and over the top. 10-10 as well. Does get taken down. That's huge value. Jit Boy's going to collect the weapon. Honestly, thought maybe he would just go out to his death because that would give him a lockdown. Huge little volley of kills. Make sure that Zeta also not going to build up too much of an economy, but they still are able to find the round win.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like the way Zeta's playing now. It's a lot more kind of fundamental. The structure is there, and their shots are good. That's something you shouldn't doubt with this team. There's plenty of talent here. We know it. They just got to calm down and kind of play their game a little bit more. They're trying to set talent off balance early. Again here, 10-10 out so far ahead.
Yeah, he's going to be rewarded. Drop down onto the slow war, but no further peeks, no punish. Kalua gone off the rip here.
Depp does have that lockdown you were talking about. You used the Viper's Pit in the previous round. Use that Poison Cloud. Try to give Cruz some entry in towards the B site or the tube.
If they're able to get a plant onto this B site lockdown, could just go ahead and try to flush them back away from a pit, but it's going to be Cruz dead. And with the two-player advantage, feeling good about your chances to just be able to hold on to this one. And Cruz has not been scouted at all. Sugar Zero finds the first. Swing off the corner, Primi down low. Gets the heal onto himself, and Breaking the wall, Primi does manage to find Sugar Zero as well. Good damage dealt here, continuing to fire back, but Zeta now running 4 rounds in a row, rescuing this half.
I mean, this is so much better from them. They're playing for trades. They're communicating much more diligently. I mean, everything you could want normally out of a team, they're starting to do. The early pick from 10-10. Set up nicely. Just the in and out. Depp doing what he can. Still finding a ton of value. Primi, even though he is doing what he can. Set up nicely. The in and out of a team, they're starting to do. The early pick from 10-10. Set up nicely. The in and out. Yep. Doing what he can. Still finding a ton of value. Primi, even though he is quite good, able to be dealt with there. So one more round in the half. A lot of ults. A judge for Cruz trying to get into that Viper's pit.
About to have a Hunter's Fury as well, unless they can find an early kill on Kahlua once more. Reading this decently is, okay, recon not cleared out. Gets a ping on the 2. Quick little exit. CL dropping down as drones going to be exchanged here on either side.
I think Zeta's aware of what you're talking about, trying to prevent. But with the lockdown there, you're going to be able to guarantee that orb.
So you have to go lockdown for lockdown.
What are we doing?
XCL pushing, dead. Primi watching for that one. As players just going to get tucked back. No detains found here on either side. Just a bit of a stalemate. Some firm handshakes as they opt to just go ahead and delay. Still 50 seconds remaining. 10-10 firing off a shot. Gonna win now. Gone. That pit still threatening here. They go on the approach. Kahlua gonna be taken down. Primi able to find one. The res immediately looking to come through. Picks him up. The kills are just overwhelming. Sugar Zero trying to go on that flank. Now having to rotate back across through screens.
30 seconds left.
And needs to get an ace clutch into a Viper's pit. Try to secure a 5th round win. Finds the first, nothing more. Primi with the operator will go ahead and bring this round to a swift conclusion. 8-4 at the half. Talon to break that little win streak.
Yeah, so some stabilization there for Zeta. But really, Talon just had a great read in the early part of the game. Was able to shut down those really aggressive push-outs. You know, kind of these death ball stacks that Zeta's trying to run at you.
Didn't spot the paranoia there. They're trying to assist the swing.
Ooh.
But just didn't really connect.
Well, I mean, I think there's as good as those 4 rounds in a row were. That last round was kind of more reminiscent of what you saw in the beginning with the lack of coordination, just sending XDL out to die for nothing to try to prevent the lockdown. I mean, you have to really assume that that's going to be heavily guarded by Talon. You know, and if you have a lockdown of your own and that's going to be your play, is to throw the lockdown in to, you know, get ahead of their Hunter's Fury grab on that orb, then fine, then just back off. You don't need to try to clear their lockdown. You're just basically stalemating each other anyway. So I don't really see the value out of that decision. And just kind of these big picture ideas. Still a little bit shaky for Zeta. Some good shooting though. Saw some really nice moments from Depp. XDL had some really nice ones.
What they really need is for 10-10 to try to come alive, especially now that you pivot over onto the attacker's side. Need him to be that tip of the spear.
I mean, you bring him in to be your duelist. He looked damn good, you know, at the end of stage 1, so gonna need more of that. We know he's got the talent, just haven't quite seen it. A few nice shots there.
We are premium players.
Was nice at the beginning of one of those rounds. And
we were,
a third of his kills.
Played with
let's call a spade a spade. It's not been a
access.
good performance, but also he's wearing a mask on stage, so we assume that he's feeling under the weather.
Probably.
Yeah, we are.
He's going to be able to push through it here. As it's going to be clear on that one. Cruz should have been spotted on the jiggle peak. Sending out a couple shots. It is a triple stack, though. So far, he's really been the only one that's trying to make any noise. Attack getting ready to come through. Teleport over the top here of Yellow. Clues eventually able to find the shot, but as he drops down, that's going to be the spike. Put into an awkward position. Sugar Zero on the pinch. He's able to find one, but Jit Boys outflanks the flanker. That's going to be Talon finding both of these pistols.
Yeah, and again, Talon just has the read. The whole way through, they're leaning B on this round. And Zeta just walks right into the meat grinder. And they're getting hit from a bunch of different angles. Clues trying to get on top of the box, is reloading as he drops down, and he's just got Talon players staring him down. Like, thanks for the free kill. And a nice opener from Primi. Two players are watching. Clues trying to drop down there. Jit finds that timing through mid. I mean, they just had him read from the get-go. I think just like the other pistol. So I think for Zeta, you got to start kind of being a little more creative, a little more adaptive as the round goes on. The mid-rounding just not quite there. Now you have another outlaw. Cruz be blocked by the toxic screen. Zeta scaling forward pretty quickly. A nano to delay just a little bit. Should get the plant through. Yeah. Okay.
Forward, spike planted. Everybody from Talon though quickly called over. They have a good amount of firepower. Smoke 10-10 going on the push. As just getting the ping reveal onto one. Push forward though, Primi instantly able to find the shot. He's on the enemy. Chet looks for the pivot. Clues does manage to come away with that kill. Grabs the Vandals, trying to backpedal, but not able to find that. Depth Sugar Zero starting to get involved. Here's Kalua. Two great shots with the Sheriff. It's going to be damage dealt. Two weapons can be recovered. Talon will get up to 10, but overall, decent little effort here from Zeta Division.
Yeah, some really nice ideas in this round. You know, trying to put those classics in positions where they can do some damage and you can try to scoop up the guns off of Talon's bodies as well. It almost works, you know, but Talon just quick enough there. Kalua, great 2K. Nice reaction there from Primi. Oh my God. But it's Kalua from above. Oof, that second one, nice turn. And just classic at range there. Not a lot that XDL could do.
And obviously remember the bonus was converted the last time out. Zeta cannot afford to have that happen. Essentially be map over. Bite for now, holding them back. And you can see Talon, I mean, it's just a full stack, basically a boiler. So they're gonna be in position for this B hit very quickly.
Yeah, this is not looking great for Zeta, to be honest. You have a turret behind you to check, but in theory, you're going to be having to deal with 3 different angles. So the shooting is going to have to be very clean, and the reactions are going to have to be on point. Probably going to get the plant down. Turret either picked up or cleared. Not sure which on the backside.
Ping reveal out, 10-10. Take it down. Look at they're trying to double face, and Kalua, I mean, will the wreck 2 of them. Tie going to be noted here on the back, but now Jit Boys joining in. Swinging out a little bit wider, keeps them in with the advantage, collects the weapons. Firepower and numbers here on the side of Talon. Clues tucks back into the smoke. Sugar Zero trying to collect that elimination, but now he's all by himself. Swings out.
Just a fire light in the reaction. No update.
Light catchers, welcome to Farlight 84. Global relaunch is just a few weeks away.
Still, I want to dance. I want to dance dangerously.
ആടൊക്കെ കാണിച്ചില്ല പൈസ ആടെ കാണിച്ചു പൈസ തരണം അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഒരു ഫ്രീ ഫയർ കളിക്കണം അല്ല ഫ്രീ ഫയർ കളിക്കണം നിങ്ങൾ അവിടെ ഫ്രീ ഫയർ കോപ്പി അടിച്ചു ഇതൊക്കെ ഇത് ഉണ്ടെന്നോ അതുണ്ടെന്നോ എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു സത്യം ഇതാ
Yo, what's up, brothers from Another Mothers? It's your boy back again with another absolute banger video. So, Farlight 84 is dropping its biggest update ever, and the real question is, can your phone or PC handle that? So today we're going to talk about the minimum requirements of the new Farlight 84 for Android, iOS, and PC. And not gonna lie, the minimum requirements of this game are looking promising. So let's start right away with Android. Now, for Android, the minimum CPU is a Snapdragon 439, MediaTek Helio X30, or Kirin 710F, or anything equivalent to those mentioned above, and the RAM must be minimum 4 gigabytes, running on Android 7 or above. Now, for the recommended specs for Android, we're talking
Snapdragon 6GB RAM. PC VCT എന്നാലും 8GB റാമിന്റെ പവർ അല്ലേ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കലി
Should be able to get the plant down, you would think here.
Yeah, Drone gets the spot on the one. As well, Manya not ready for that one at all. Munchkin, he's going to be ready though. Rap is coming through. Jemkin finding one. Cushy with a good catch. Not reading at all that they were actually going to push back through a main. Virgin paths, sent, dodged. Just the two players remaining. Nash finds one, would get him a Hunter's Fury. Sends out the recon, but it's quickly cleared. They have to start spraying and praying now. The smoke will fall. Ash, this time, not going to be able to hit any kind of crazy trick shot transfer. Will just get taken down, and RQ will go ahead and reestablish a one-round lead.
Getting that opening pick on the texture. Really pivotal. The smoke from Karan was set up to enable, Gen G to lurk a little bit.
Go ahead.
Pick on the texture. Really pivotal. The smoke from Karan was set up to enable, Gen G to lurk a little bit deeper. Instead, Jemkin's just happy to leave that angle open for himself. Take that kill.
Sorry,
double face, double sprayed out.
Themselves into a position where they can start doing some damage. Karan just should be
out of this one saturate, going to be sent in.
Down quite a few opponents, including Paper Rex on this map. So
it's the 10th time that we're doing.
I mean, up. Toronto, everybody thought this might be the, Gen G is really, really in good form. Everybody top to bottom is playing really well, and on top of Munchkin, just being a tremendous IGL, getting great reads on his opponents. And this deadlock comp they run here on Sunset has been mostly really effective. They've taken down quite a few opponents, including Paper Rex, on this map. So this is scary for RRQ. Makes a lot of sense why Gen G would want to lean into this early in this matchup. And the Waylay going to be sliding over towards B. As it's going to be Munchkin on his trademark Viper. Gets a peek from Monyet, can't find any damage. So just a peel back from both teams. That's going to probably allow RRQ to continue this lean towards B. You know, usually Munchkin's on his own, but he's been showing us some cool moves lately where that's not always the case. It's a mid push-up for Gen, but it's got a good crossfire that it's going to go up against.
Crazy guy watching, but just dying. Ash, immediate with the headshot there off the Ghost. Does eat a good amount of damage, down to 45. There's Haunt re-clearing into mid. Jemkin tucked in behind the box, smoke now blooming, Texture pushing forward, ping reveal onto one. As they're going to look to try to push out of this one. Saturate going to be sent in, and Jemkin collecting two. The spike now going to be dropped. Contributing to get to the one, and that's going to be the cleanup coming through. Big round from Jemkin. Back over to the Waylay, immediately scoops up 3 kills towards that convergent path, and RRQ find the pistol.
Yeah, this is, again, another nice trap set up here from RRQ, anticipating that Gen G is going to want to get aggressive. Even though this first one doesn't really work out, it's just a nice little push out from Ash. But the follow-up here, an immediate saturate lands, and it is a great combo there between Monyet and Jemkin. That's just Gen G falling for it. You know, they get that spot onto Xvero. They think they can continue to take space, take players. Instead, they're the ones who get taken out. Texture with the Sheriff as per usual on the ecos for Gen G.
Camera set up.
ഇത് കോപ്പറേറ്റ് ആവില്ല സംഭവം വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മള് മെനറ്റാംസ് ഒക്കെ അത് റിയാക്ട് ചെയ്യണല്ലേ ഇത് ഇതോലായിട്ട് ചുമ്മാ പുള്ളി കാണണയാ പിന്നെ ഇവരുടെ വീഡിയോ കൂടുതൽ ആൾക്കാർ ഇടണേ അവർക്ക് ഇഷ്ടം കൂടുതൽ പബ്ലിസിറ്റി ആവൂലോ ഗെയിമിന്റെ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് കണ്ടിട്ട് എന്നിട്ട് അതിനെ കളയേണ്ടത് അതോടെ നോട്ടെ അടാ സ്ട്രീം കളയണ്ട ജസ്റ്റ് വളർന്നിട്ട് കാര്യം നോക്കാനായിരുന്നു സ്ട്രീം അടിയിൽ വെച്ചോ ഓപ്പൺ ഓണറെ
Not being toggled quite just yet. Sphero dialed in with the ADS for the time being, so the smoke dissipates. Seems like he's widely just going to be keeping that cam hidden away. Seems like Foxy really wanted to try to find out where it's at, but they don't get the retoggle, so they can't try to take it out. So that's going to be a lot of comfort on this B side of the map here for RRQ.
Yeah, it should be. You think they'd be leaning a little bit more towards the A side now. Jemkin going to be the one to re-clear the space with the Outlaw, but nobody's home. Gen G seemingly being given a little bit of space to operate. Now, yeah, it should be. You would think they'd be leaning a little bit more towards the A side now. Jemkin going to be the one to re-clear the space with the Outlaw, but nobody's home. Gen G seemingly being given a little bit of space to operate. It's just how quickly is RRQ going to crunch. Now they're starting to make their moves over. Crazy guy on that breach. Will be in place to potentially land some util. But
let's grab on the 2. Karan fully blinded up. The push forward, but now striking. Cushy does get taken down. Xvero similarly falling. Texture lurking here within the smoke. Just being watched the moment there by Monyet. Trying to drag across. Crazy guy cannot find that second kill, and Monyet now immediately has to reposition. Bounds into the back. Finds the elimination, but does eat a headshot. Texture pushing forward. Barrier mesh holding down the street access. Forces them both around now.
Over there.
Through the defender's spawn side, swing in. Jemkin gonna be good for one. Little refract back, keeps himself alive. And RQ are able to go ahead and rescue this round.
Yeah, this was looking like maybe Gen G was gonna be able to get through and find an eco win, but a quick shot there with the Outlaw makes things way more difficult for Texture up close and personal. But a nice idea there from Gen G, using that grav net to get themselves into a position where they can start doing some damage. Karan just tucked in, not ready for it at all. Our RRQ So love that swing there from Foxy9. Monyet able to stand tall. That's so fast from Jemkin. Gonna need more of that. Decent damage done though. Gen G giving themselves pretty good opportunities. Only a couple Guardians being able to be bought. Want to have that full armor because the Outlaw normally would be carried over, but RRQ actually going to opt to drop it, or at least not have it in their hands initially. Maybe it's on the ground somewhere.
I think just bringing forward the two Bulldogs. It's a cheaper weapon, but they know that Gen G is going to be able to afford the full armor, so I think ultimately going to be the worst decision making from them.
See Munchkin trying to get a feel for the default setups of RRQ. So far he's seen Monyet in that elbow position a couple times. And it's been pretty quick fallbacks from RRQ.
My ultimate's ready.
My ultimate is ready. Slow down. Don't miss me. Nice and slow down. Nice and slow down. Doing a thing. Slowing them down. Gonna fall back here. Hitting the brakes. Back in a flash. Hitting the brake. Later. Be right back. Slowing them down. Out. Slow down. Don't miss me too much. Hitting the brake. Later. Slow down. Hitting the brakes. Nice and slow now. Nice and slow now. Slow down. Slow. Nice. Hitting the brakes. Slow. Hitting the slow. Nice and slow. Hitting the slow. Slow down. Nice and slow now. Back in a hitting out. Gonna fall back here. Nice and slow. Bye. Doing a thing.
ഓ അത് കണ്ട് സിമ്പിള് കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ അത്ര പേര് കണ്ടത് ഇപ്പഴാ പോയത് ഇവിടുന്ന് കേട്ടോ
Be right back. Hitting the brick. Bye.
കണ്ണിപ്പ് പോയുള്ളൂ സുഖ
Doing a thing. Slow down. I'm out.
പിന്നെ എന്റെ ആയിരുന്നു കൂടെ ക്രോസിൽ നേരത്തിന് വരയ്ക്കണോ ടിക്കറ്റ് തന്നെ ഉണ്ടോ ഹെഡുണ്ടോ ഹെഡിൽ ആദ്യത്തെ ഒരു 5 ബുള്ളറ്റ് വെക്കണം ഈ ബുള്ളറ്റിൽ പോകുന്നത് മറ്റേ ശരിയാവില്ല വളരെ അടിപൊളി ഇതിൽ ഒരു
Doing a thing. Nice and slow now. Later. Be right back. Slowing the bye-bye. Gonna fall back here. Neat.
നീലേ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം അല്ല നീ ഇപ്പൊ ഇവിടെ നിക്കുന്ന വെച്ചോ ചെറുത്തൊരു എനിമി ഉണ്ടെന്ന് വെച്ചോ നീ വിട്ടൊരു ഷോർട്ടായിട്ട് ഈ മുകളിലേക്ക് ഇടുന്ന നീ മുകളിലേക്ക് ഇടണ നീ ഇവിടെ ഇട്ടാ പോലെ അത് കുട്ടിയുണ്ടോ ഇതിന് മുകളിൽ ഇവര് എപ്പോഴും മുകളിലേക്ക് ഇടണേ ഞാൻ നോക്കാറുണ്ട് അത് ഏത് കടലേക്ക് പോകണമെങ്കിൽ ഇവൻ പഴം പോലെ പറയാൻ പോലെ അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകണേ ഇത് ഇങ്ങനെ കിട്ടാതെ അടിയിൽ എടുത്തത് എപ്പൊ നേരെ അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇട്ടോളൂ ഇവിടെ ഇല്ല ഇവിടെ മാപ്പില്ല അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ മാപ്പിലേക്ക് കണ്ടോളൂ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇട്ടേടാ കണ്ടോ ഞാൻ പറയാം അതിന്റെ പോകാൻ അറിയോ അവരിങ്ങനെ ഇത് ഈ പ്ലെയിൻ ഇടുമ്പോ അവർ തല തിരിക്കും മനസ്സിലായോ അവർ പൊട്ടിക്കില്ല തലതിരിക്കും അപ്പൊ അവര് തിരിഞ്ഞു നോക്കുമ്പോ എപ്പോഴാ പൊട്ടതെന്ന് പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല എപ്പോഴും പ്ലെയിൻ ആവാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട് അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഇതുണ്ട് അങ്ങനത്തെ വേണ്ടി ഇപ്പൊ അവിടെ പൊട്ടിയ പ്ലെയിൻ ആവും എല്ലാവരും എന്റെ മൂലം ഇങ്ങനെ നോക്കി പോകണം നിങ്ങള് എങ്ങനെ എപ്പോ കളിക്കുമ്പോഴും ഇങ്ങനെ ആ പോലെ നോക്കിയില്ല കണ്ടോ ഇപ്പോഴും കാണാം ഇങ്ങനെ പിന്നെ വേറെ നമ്പർ കേട്ടോ എടുത്തരാം ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ സൈറ്റ് പുഷ് ചെയ്യാം ഇത് സൈറ്റ് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചേ അവിടെ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തോണ്ടേ അങ്ങനെ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തു ഇപ്പൊ അവിടെ ആളുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അപ്പൊ തിരിഞ്ഞു പിടിക്കുക എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ ആളില്ല ക്ലിയർ കയറിപ്പോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ഇൻഷേർട്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇൻഷേർട്ട് ഇവിടെ ഒരു ഷോർട്ട് ഇട്ടാല്ല റിവ്യൂ ഇട്ടാ ഇവിടെ ഇവിടെയും റിവ്യൂലോ അപ്പൊ അവിടെ നോക്കേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല ജെറ്റിന്റെ ഗുണം അറിയോ സൈഫർ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സെറ്റാണോ സൈഫർ എങ്ങനെയാണ് അതിപ്പോ ഇവിടെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരുപ്പോ ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള മറ്റും ചെയ്തിട്ടെ ഇങ്ങനെ പിടിച്ചാൽ മതി ഇങ്ങനെ കണ്ടോ കറക്റ്റ് പോകുള്ളൂ. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളെങ്ങനെ കളിക്കേണ്ടത് അറിയോ നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ കവർ ചെയ്ത് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്ത് കരുതി ഇങ്ങനെ കണ്ടോ ഇങ്ങനെ ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ കണ്ടോ ഇങ്ങനെ വ്യത്യാസം എന്താ പ്രശ്നം അറിയോ ഇതിന്റെ ആംഗിൾ കണ്ടോ ആംഗിൾ കുറയും പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ ഫയർ റേറ്റ് കുറവാ അതിന് അത് അത്ര വ്യത്യാസമുള്ളൂ ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരും കുഴപ്പമില്ല ഇങ്ങനെ നീങ്ങി കണ്ടോ അപ്പൊ ഇത് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം ഇപ്പൊ അവര് ഈ സൈറ്റിലേക്ക് അവര് കയറി വരാണ്ടി നിൽക്കുക അപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങനെ ഹെഡ് പിടിച്ചിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ എന്നാലും മതി ഹെഡ് പിടിച്ച് അപ്പൊ പെട്ടെന്ന് അവർ കയറി വെച്ചാൽ ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളല്ല അവർ കയറി വെച്ചത് ഇങ്ങനെ അങ്ങനെ പിടിച്ചിട്ട് മാറുക അപ്പൊ ചത്ത് ഞാൻ ഉപയോഗിച്ചു മറ്റേത് എങ്ങനെ മാത്രമേ കളിക്കുള്ളായിരുന്നു അവർക്ക്
They are so dead. My ultimate's ready. Watch your eyes. Flash. My ult's ready.
പെട്ടെന്ന് നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ വേറെ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞുതരാം നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം നമ്മളിവിടെ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്തേ നീ ഇവിടെ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തേ അവിടെ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന ആളൊന്നും ഡിഫ്യൂൺ ഒച്ച കിട്ടുവേ മനസ്സിലായോ അപ്പൊ അവൻ അവിടെ തന്നെ നോക്കുള്ളൂ വേണമെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇവിടുന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ കണ്ടോ ഇങ്ങനെ പീക്കുക ഇങ്ങനെ പിടിക്കാം അവിടെ ഉറപ്പായിട്ട് അവിടെ തന്നെ നോക്കുള്ളൂ ഫേക്ക് പിടിച്ചു തീർക്കും പിന്നെ വേറെ സംഭവം ഉണ്ട് എനിമിനെ കണ്ടല്ല എനിമിന്റെ ഉള്ളിലാന്ന് വെച്ചോ അതെ കൃഷ്ണ ഇതിന്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ വേണ്ടോ നമ്മളെ ഈ പ്ലെയിനിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ പോണ കാണൂല അവിടെ കുത്തിയിട്ട് പിന്നെ കാണുള്ളൂ അപ്പൊ അവിടെ നിന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടൊന്നിരിക്കും അപ്പൊ അവിടെ നോക്കി അങ്ങനെ ഉള്ളിലല്ല പിടിക്കണേ
Trying to be in positions where they can quick rotate.
Match found.
It's got the refract.
Oh, looking for the push out. Just kind of dancing around those bullets. His texture does not get caught. So, yep, refract out to safety. Forward sonic sensor going to be placed here. Looks like Gen G now wanting to cut some noise. Maybe.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Breathe, then commit.
Fight!
I hope this one's exciting. Target down.
Guardian.
You're finished. Next.
Ten kills remaining. Five kills remaining. One kill remaining.
സ്കിൽസ് കൂട്ടാം. എത്ര നേരം മറ്റേ VCT ലൈവ് കണ്ടോണ്ടിരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. നീ എന്താ പറഞ്ഞില്ലൊക്കെ? ഹലോ ബ്രോ. രണ്ട് ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ലൈവ് ഇടുന്നോടാ.
Match found.
എടാ രണ്ട് ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ലൈവ് ഇട്ടു ഡോർസിന്റെ. നീ വേണേ കേറിക്കോ. There is other viewers.
Death match. Warm up.
Stay in range of my stim beacon, and we'll mow them down.
Fight!
Safety's off.
Dominating. Ten kills remaining.
Down you go.
Five kills remaining.
Fire's out. Goner.
One kill remaining. Match found. Death match. Warm up.
Prepare yourselves. We fight once again.
Fight!
We go!
Dominating.
Opponent killed. Eliminated. are removed. You fought well.
Ten kills remaining.
Message sent.
Five kills remaining. One kill remaining.
We re-explore back over towards this A site where Munchkin currently is trying to scale forward.
Beginning of this round, Monyet biding his time. Continues to just play so well today. Dash here from Texture shut down, and it looks like maybe this is gonna go the way of RRQ, but Munchkin just barely finding that important round. And yeah, you have that Spectre, you're gonna be able to get a Guardian and a Phantom. Stinger for Foxy. It's full rifles for RRQ, and the last time these two teams played, it was a attacker-sided affair. Let's see if that's gonna continue now that we're past the first couple rounds. Crazy guy looking for a little bit of info here with the recon dart.
Scanning ahead.
We don't see much. Ash gonna counter with one of his own. Trying to check close. Alarm bot there as well at the entrance to the bottom of mid. Now RRQ being very patient. Two players here at short.
It's about to be four.
Yeah, they're reading this well, or Gen G.
Blown. Going to be cleared. Turns from that one. Sprays down. Jemkin tries to go for the timing here to get that nade out, and Cushy. He has just mowed them all down. Gets himself on the board with the 3K. Bigger mesh now set up. Foxy9, the only one playing on this side of the map at the moment, has just a Stinger in hand. We'll be able to go ahead and collect the Guardian. Barrier mesh there in his face, looking to try to clear this out. Now arriving at heaven. Smoke going to recycle through. Let's get stunned up.
Sparrow being mega patient over at tiles.
Not that many rounds remaining here for Foxy9, 14 in total. Picture now starting to go on the push. Foxy able to find one as Cushy tries to jump up, get a spot check onto heaven. Picture now, work cut out for him. And just a little wide swing from Monyet. Is able to find the headshot. Overall, not too bad here in the anti-bonus. RQ get themselves on the board, and they keep 3 weapons.
Yeah, just a crazy good spray down from Cushy. Gets the reveal there. And he's just able to hold down M1. Make the magic happen. Breaks the site open, and that's basically round over.
One enemy
And
remaining.
then I think you're leaving X-Pharaoh out there to look for the exit frags. Trying to make sure that if there's any attempt to save a rifle or something, it's handled. And it's looking real good for RRQ. Was, of course, the bonus for Gen G, but it's been very, very slim margins.
Revealing area.
Still that early recon